Khoalty E46 M3 LED license plate replacement bulbs. Let's install them and see how they look. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the license plate, because my license plate has a license plate cover on it and I can't really get to the LED lens housings unless I take it off. So let's do that first. You may not have to do this if you don't have one of these big ass license plate covers on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick our handy dandy little small screwdriver in here and pop the covers off of these. That's the first one. And you should see a notch on each one. It looks like they're both on the right side. You kind of just stick a screwdriver in there. And they got a little clip, as you can see right there. That gets pressed in and they just come right out. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to replace just one bulb, and then I'll turn the lights off, and then I'll put the power on the car so the license plate lights come on, and then we can take a look and see the difference between the one I replaced and the one that came from the factory. Okay, so in order to get these things out, we should just be able to pop them out. They're basically sitting inside two prongs that are like two forks like this, and so the bulb just kind of pushes right into it. Not real complicated. But if there's a way to complicate something unnecessarily, I'm the man for the job. Yeah, just comes right out. Okay, so there we go. That is the stock bulb, and that's the one that's replacing with. Now keep in mind, I believe these new LED license plate bulbs are direction dependent, so if you stick them in and they don't work, you may need to reverse them and flip them around before you start motherfuckering it and wonder why they don't work. So let's just pick one direction and pop it in there and see what happens. Actually, I take that back. There aren't two prongs that these sit in. One is a little round prong like this that this fits into like that, and then you snap this into the fork. So the fork is on the inside of each of these. So the fork's on this side, on this one, and on the right, and the fork's on this one. So you need to get this seated into the little round hole first. He goes in there, but he doesn't really snap in. All right, let's turn the car on and see how these look in the dark. Okay, we definitely have it in right. This one is a lot brighter than this one. So one down, one to go. We can probably just pull this other one out while it's on and stick the new one in. Okay, the prong is on the inside on this one. So we'll just snap them out. New one goes in, stick it in the hole. And obviously that one comes on already because we have it that way. Let's flip it around and see if it works the other way, because I was told these were direction dependent. Now that one works, they work both ways, so forget everything I said. Jesus H. Christ. There we go. Looks good. Let's put the license plate back on. Let's put these covers back on, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's put these back on. Little tension spring goes on the outside. This tension spring goes on the inside. All right, let's put the license plate back on. Okay, boys and girls, what did we learn about the Khoalty E46 M3 LED license plate replacement bulbs? Well, first, if you have a big license plate cover like I do, this is a WeatherTech, you might have to take it off in order to get to the bulb housings. You have to get the lens covers off, and I can't get mine off unless I take the license plate cover off. So you may have to have that small step added to your to-do list. Other than that, the LED lights look really nice. They look modern. They look better than the OEM lights. They're certainly a lot brighter, but it just depends on how much light they're going to cast on your license plate. If you have a big WeatherTech cover like I do, it kind of sticks out. A lot of light's going to scatter onto the just general trunk area, so you may not get that much more extra light on your license plate itself. But if that's not a big deal for you, or if you have your license plate just mounted straight to the back of the trunk, then you should see a huge improvement. But overall, the lights look just a lot better than the OEM lights. They look a lot more modern, and for $12, it's really hard to go wrong. So it's a 10-minute installation. It's not difficult. I probably made it more difficult than it needs to be, but other than that, it's certainly worth the $12 to put them in. There's also a LED interior kit that you can buy to replace all of the lights in the interior, replace those bulbs, and I may do that in the next week or two. That's a little bit bigger of a project. We may have to motherfucker it a bit more, but other than that, I'm happy with these. I'll put a link in the description as to where you can buy these on the Khoalty website. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and see you next time.